At least 11 people have been killed this month in the gang-violent wave that sweeps Sweden. The Swedish Prime Minister announced that he would have negotiations with Swedish Armed Forces and the Police Commissioner discuss ways to eliminate gang violence after an attack wave that caused at least 11 people be killed this month. Prime Minister Ulf Kristerson said that on Friday. Supreme Commander of Armed Forces and National Police Commissioner would gather to discover how armed forces can help police in their work against criminal gangs. Sweden has never seen such a thing before, Kristerson said on Thursday at a rare television address. No other country in Europe sees such a thing, he said. On Wednesday, 2 people were killed, separate shots, Stockholm. And when tearing a house, Uppsala, the early hours of Thursday. Woman her 20s was killed. This is a hard time for Sweden, Kristerson said in his speech. A 25-year-old woman went to bed last night. But she will never wake up, he said. We will hunt the gangs. We will beat the gangs, he added. The fact that army is involved in fight against crime will be a very unusual step for Sweden. But this month, it underlines violence of gang violence, which claims that there is almost a dozen life throughout country, including young people and innocent spectators. The police estimated that approximately 30,000 people in Sweden are directly interested in gang offenses or have ties. Violence also spread to small towns where violence from major urban areas, where the crime of violence was rare before. Criminal conflicts in Sweden are a serious threat to the country's security and security. National Police Commissioner Anders Thornberg said. Last year, more than 60 people in shots in Sweden. This year, the same or worse. The last increase in violence. Attributed to a blood feud between the rival groups of a criminal gang known as Foxtrot Network. Kristerson's central-right government came to power last year with the promise of making the crime difficult, but so far has not eliminated violence. The government and the leftist opposition have accused of who would be accused of the situation. The opposition said that government has made country less safe. And Kristerson put crime under previous government on irresponsible migration policies and unsuccessful integration. Sweden long came to the fore in Europe with Germany to meet hundreds of thousands of asylum seekers from the Middle East and Africa. Sweden has sharply restricted migration levels by referring to increasing crime levels and other social problems.